Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tricia. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, thank you so much for coming back and supporting my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm not sure what the title and thumbnail of today's video actually is going to be, because I literally just had something on my mind that I felt would be a good opportunity to maybe express it, because I know that there's other people out in the world that go through a lot of the same things, and I feel like people can benefit from other people's experiences. So here I am. I do have my hookah today because why not? So the main thing that I really want to discuss today is mom guilt. So I'm currently on a journey of self-love, self-discovering, just figuring out who Tricia is again. I felt like once I became a mom, my mind just simply clicked to just being a mom. I forgot I was a human being outside of being a mom. And I think that comes with me understanding the assignment of raising the kids and knowing that it's not easy. I'm fully dedicated to my kids. So along the way, I felt like I have truly lost who I am. Outside of my kids and being a mom to my kids, who is Tricia? Like, who is Tricia? So I'm currently making it my business and my mission to find out who I am outside of just being a mom. And a lot of times I did not do that because I felt like if you're gonna put all the time and attention and money and everything else into yourself, that is stuff that you could be giving to your kids. And who are you to take from them to put into you? That's the mindset that I've always had. In this journey of rediscovery, I felt that I have a lot of mom guilt. And what that means to me is that I simply feel guilty about doing things for myself, because I feel like, why are you doing that for yourself? You could be doing that for the kids. So, and I feel like a lot of moms go through this. They feel like this, which is how we lose ourselves all the time. We stop caring so much about ourselves, our well-being, our upkeep. We don't dress up anymore. We don't really do our hair. We stop going out. We stop doing all the things that make us us and dedicate that time and that energy into creating the best life that we possibly can for our kids. We come to find out like we really don't know ourselves no more after years and years and years. We really don't know. So speaking from my own personal experience, my oldest is going to be 16 years old. So I became a mom at the age of 20. In your 20s is really when you discover who you kind of are. You're still learning really, but most of the time you're shaping yourself into who you are and who you're going to be. I never did that. I went from a teenager, a kid pretty much, to being a mom. So I never had that time to really explore who I was and who I liked. And before I became a in the house, taking care of a person kind of person. Now that my oldest is going to be 16, I'm learning things about myself that I may have never known. I'm learning that I like certain things that I didn't necessarily check into to see if I actually did like. I'm figuring out the things that truly make me happy and the things that are just superficial to me, honestly. The reason why I felt the need to speak up and just make the video is because I hear so many times young mothers, like very young mothers, feeling like they cannot be themselves, they cannot have a life. And I just want to encourage you, find the balance while your babies are young. Like, find the balance. Even if they're not young, you still need to be who you are. You still need to understand that just because you're a mom don't mean you need to sacrifice yourself. And think about it like this. Once you become a mom, you're a mom for forever. That does not change. Whether your child is 5 or 50. You know what I'm saying? You're still a mom. So don't sacrifice too much of yourself to be a mom. Now, I'm not saying, slack on your duties as a mom, because what I'm learning now is you can actually do both. In my mind, I don't know why I always felt like I can only be a mom. I stopped dressing the way that I was dressing because I'm like, I can't do this because I gotta look like a mom. When it comes to being a mom, the only thing I was adamant about is I'm not getting no van. I'm not ever gonna look like a soccer mom. That's not what I want. That's not the look for me. And now I'm in a space where I know what I want out of life. I know what I want out of life. I know who I want to be in life. And I'm understanding that I can be both. Just because I'm putting time into myself does not make me a bad mom. So you need to understand that when you make certain decisions for yourself, for your well-being, just making decisions for yourself, for your mental health, for your well-being, just things that you need to do for yourself, don't feel bad about it. Like, don't feel guilty about it. Don't be like me where your kids are teenagers now and it's like, now what? So if I don't do anything else, I want to encourage you and motivate you that you can still be yourself. You don't have to not be who you are because you decided to have children. So on my journey of rediscovering, I am relearning myself. I'm relearning or rehashing things that I already knew about myself, that I already liked, that I stopped doing because, no, you're a mom. You can't do that. So like, for instance, I like to go out. I completely stopped going out because I'm like, no, I got kids at home. You don't have to stop going out. You need to balance it. You can't be in the club all the time and you can't be in the streets all the time. You got babies, girl. So still take care of them, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. And that is something that I keep reminding myself of. If you are someone that is like me, that has been for years and years and years, it's not easy. It's really not easy, where you got to figure out, okay, what do I do now? What do I do? How do I get back to being me? And you have to literally remind yourself every single day, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to go out. It's okay to have friends. It's okay to have a life outside of being a mom, right? It's okay. And that's just what I want to tell you. It's okay. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to, nobody said, or nobody should make you feel like because you have kids, your life is over, because that's typically what happens, especially when you're young. When I was young with my baby, I felt like a lot of people was like, your life is over. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I just feel like that conditioned my mind to make me feel like that. Like, you can't, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Your mom can't do none of these things. That's not true. That's simply not true. Don't fall for it. Don't let nobody else tell you what type of parent you need to be. Don't let nobody tell you don't let anybody push their ideas of how a mom should be on you. If you feel like you're doing your job as a mother, you are entitled to do what you want to do for you. Okay, you heard that from me. I give you permission, if you need it, to go ahead and take care of yourself, because you will suffer if you don't. So trust me, catch it early and stop that behavior.